Hey there Internet, Mark here with CarAudioFabrication. Happy Friday. So this week I've been working a lot on the Jeep build, but I'm running a little bit behind, so I'm gonna have to postpone a brand new video, but instead I wanted to bring you guys a flashback video. Give me just a little bit more time. In the next few days I'll have the brand new video for this week. In the meantime, quite a while ago I used a Soundman iPad dash to custom fabricate a custom iPad dash. Adding an iPad to the dash of your vehicle can really give it a really cool custom look, and the iPad itself can really perform well as the main source unit for your system. So let's get started. Welcome to Car Audio Fabrication. In this episode, we're going to be showing you how to make a custom iPad dash, which allows you to put the iPad in the dash of your vehicle. Let's begin. To begin your custom iPad dash, you're going to need two major components. You will need the radio trim bezel out of your vehicle, and you'll also need a Soundman iPad dash kit. To make our dash, we've selected the Soundman iPad Mini float mount kit. Although this kit seems simple at first, it has many design features that allow for a top-notch install. First, the sloped region allows you to insert the iPad into the iPad kit effectively, and also it allows you to push on the bottom of the iPad to take the iPad out. The kit also features a magnetic strip that allows the iPad to stay nice and stable while the vehicle is in motion. In order to begin making your iPad dash, you're going to want to come up with a game plan for how you're going to mount everything. What's nice about the Soundman kit is it features oversized flanges, so if you have a large hole you can easily fill it. Unfortunately though, in my case, the flange extends over the factory map pocket that's molded into the dash. Therefore, we need to make some modifications to trim things down. Here I'm using double-sided template tape and applying a straight template so that I can trim down the flange. Now, although I could technically simply cut this line with an air saw, I'd rather use this process of copying a template so that I know the line is exact and perfectly straight. This will save me some time in bodyworking the panel, as I don't have to worry about any curved imperfections. You may have also noticed I started with an oversized bearing on my router bit. I did this because I didn't want to remove too much plastic material at once, since I don't want to accidentally break the kit. I repeated this process on all four different sides of the iPad kit. Here you can see I've drastically reduced the overall flange dimensions. I stick the Soundman kit to our factory dash piece using two pieces of double-sided sticky tape, and then copy around the profile using a metallic Sharpie. Using a pneumatic cutter allows us to make straight cuts along these lines. Be sure to use care and take your time when cutting out this piece, because you do not want to damage any of the outside perimeter of the dash. Now I also recommend actually cutting inside the line, saving yourself some material, and then fine-tuning things with a pneumatic die grinder. The goal here is to achieve a snug fit between the iPad dash and the radio trim bezel. We next adhere the two pieces together using our Mobile Solutions CA super glue. In this case I'm using the gel viscosity glue, which is best for filling any voids that may exist between the two pieces. After adhering the front side of the panel, I find that it's always best to add a little bit of glue to the back side as well, just for added structural integrity. With the two pieces adhered together, we can begin preparing for body filler. This is another one of those steps that a little bit of extra time now can save you a ton of time later. This taping process prevents body filler from sticking places that we don't want it, and then us having to sand more than we need. With the panel protected, we now need to work on filling any of the imperfections that now exist on the panel between the two pieces. Other than using the correct materials, there really isn't much to this part of the process. After allowing body filler time to cure, I simply start sanding with 150 grit sandpaper. The goal here is to remove any of the high spots in the body filler. We need to use care though, as to not sand too much and deform the factory panel. I actually ended up applying 3 different layers of body filler before I was satisfied with the end result. With the panel now completely joined together and smooth, we can begin prepping it for paint. I start with masking off the region where the iPad will sit, as I don't want any paint applied to it. In order to prep the panel, I'm using SEM 38353 plastic and leather prep spray. I wipe this spray off with a lint-free cloth in order to clean the panel. Next, I apply SEM39863 plastic adhesion promoter. This product helps to greatly increase the bond between the plastic and the paint. After allowing the adhesion promoter to dry for around 20 minutes, I use the SEM39853 texture coating. Now this is one of those products that you don't necessarily have to use. It depends on the kind of look you're going for. If you were going for a smooth look, you would move straight to the color coat, but since I want that textured grain, I'm using the texture coating. Now there's definitely a technique to applying this coating, so I'd recommend that you try on a practice panel before spraying your panel. I found that you want to be about 18 to 24 inches away from the panel and apply very, very light coats. A little bit of the texture coating goes a long way. We then use 400 grit sandpaper to smooth out the texture coating and give it a uniform look. After once again wiping the panel clean, we are ready for our color coat. The advantage of the color coat is that it's a flexible coating, so you don't have to ever worry about the paint chipping on your flexible dash panel. Apply this just like you would any other paint, starting with a light coat and then moving on to 2 additional heavier coats. After the color coat has fully cured, we can remove our protective tape and apply the Suede Back piece. This suede piece is included with the Soundman kit, and it allows the iPad to sit against a soft surface. And with that, our custom iPad dash is now complete. Overall, the process was actually pretty easy. The Soundman iPad kit made everything very simple, and it led to a very nice, clean, and perfect result. The kit itself is very well designed. You never have to worry about the iPad falling out. If you'd like to purchase the Soundman iPad kit, check out the link in the description. Thank you guys for watching this flashback video. Like I said, in the next few days, I'm going to have a brand new video for you. This video is going to be focused on the Jeep build that I'm working on right now, and I'm going to be talking about some of the things that I like to do first before I actually start installing into the vehicle. Have a great weekend, and remember to design, build, and install. Thanks for watching.